Hey everyone, this is Michelle. Welcome back to my channel, East Bay Stamp Chick. And it's the beginning of the month, it's July 1st. So today's video is all about my Crafty collab that I have with some other crafters. We get together and we do a little bit of a hop where we talk about what we accomplished the month before, what do we need to accomplish going forward, what are our crafty goals, and I like to also show some of the things that I made. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about what did I do. So everyone has different goals for their channel and for themselves. So for me, my biggest challenge has been YouTube, getting videos made and put out on a weekly basis. And I put my goal to be 3 to 4 videos in a month. So for the month of June, I put out 4 videos. I'm very excited that I met that goal. That's been my biggest challenge. So really exciting there. I did 13 Instagram posts. My goal is to have 20 in a month. And so I think I really had plenty of items to post, but I just didn't get it done. So life, gets in the way or you forget. So I need to be a little bit more present about Instagram. I did make one mini book, which, I always want to try and do an album or a flip book or something each month. And I did show it in a video. I also did 3 lives on Facebook. 2 of them are with a brand that I'm on the design team for, and then one was in another person's group, so that was really fun. I made a total of 24 cards. So some of those were for my design team. And then I also did a challenge. So that was a 15 card challenge. So 24 cards total for the month. One of my goals that I mentioned previously was to start working on Christmas, and I haven't. So still my goal. I wanted to do some Christmas in July things. I don't have anything planned yet. I pulled out Christmas supplies, so I got that far, and I'm hoping to start making some Christmas items. I have one Christmas thing to show you today, actually, that I did do on a live, but otherwise I haven't gotten very far with it. So hopefully I will get some Christmas made in July, and I like to make it basically July all the way through December. So you hopefully will start to see Christmas things on my social media going forward. It's my favorite holiday. I love it. And so there have been years I've made it all year round. And I think that's really fun too. So love to hear in the comments how you feel about Christmas, if you like to make it all year. I sure do. So, but this year I did take a little bit of a break for the spring, and then I'm going to start back up this month, hopefully. So let me show you some of the cards I made. All right. The first card here, this one is for Frantic Stamper, which is one of the design teams I'm on. So that was a Father's Day card. And I realized I did not have any Father's Day products from them. They didn't do a new release for June. So I used existing products to make a Father's Day card, which, you don't have to have Father's Day items to do that. So Best Dad is a alpha die that they have. So I cut that out and put, the sentiment that I wanted, and used masculine colors, the stencil, this wood frame, everything like that. Well, it's a faux wood frame. That's all their normal products. So I used a stencil and then dies from the Frantic Stamper. Then you have, here, let me get these items. I am on the design team for Sweet and Sassy Stamps. So they did have a new release. So all these products do feature items from their new release. I just love this little spray of flowers, super cute. They did a lot of beach items. So I did use some metallic watercolor on the shells. So that was kind of cool. And this stencil, I love this stencil. It's from them. It's a layering stencil. So you can see in 2 different colors too, how it looks. But you do all the different layers, and it comes out with this really cool ocean pattern. And then some more seashells with some metallic watercolors. That cute little spray again with metallics. I was into metallic this month, obviously. And then they also had a really cool ocean stamp set. So this is the whale, and it doesn't come with these flowers. I added these flowers from another stamp set that they make. So I thought that was really fun, kind of made it kind of springy looking. And then I did a shaker, love the shaker, and again I did that stencil. And so you can see these two, I cut the window for the shaker and then I used it on this card. And so like I used gray to complete the stencil, and then you just have this one part in color. I love the whale, so it's like my favorite on that stamp set. So I've used it a couple times. They had a dolphin, there's also a shark on there. So really cute. And then one last one I did, and I actually haven't even posted this one yet. So I did this really fun fold little card. So you can see there's the top portion, and then when you look at it straight on, it would look like this. And so you see the different levels. And I took the existing stencil and just cut it down to fit the card. And then there's a couple of other stamp sets that have ocean theme that are not new, but like the mermaid and the little animals and everything. And so I just colored all of those. And it says, "Fishing you a fin-filled birthday." So pretty cute. It is a traditional A2 size card. And it's a super easy little fun fold card. So you'll see that one on social media soon. Then these are the 15 cards I made for Kendra's card challenge, and I do have a video on my YouTube that talks about what the challenge is, how do you do it. You can enter to win prizes. Really fun. So I'm not going to like go through all these cards because there is a video that shows them really extensively. But there's really fun. I used paper and ephemera from Miss Kate Cuttables and Designs. So I get her monthly kit, and I don't always get the chance to use them, but they're super cute. And this was so colorful. So I used, what's upside down? I used all of her items to make these cards. That was really fun. The whole idea with Kendra's card challenge is you have 6 pieces of 6x6 paper. She shows you how to cut them, so that way you can make 15 cards by adding in your own card stock. And so I have 15 cards. So easy. So I did that, and then I made this book. So this is a pocket book, tons of pockets inside, and this is again using the same paper that I did the 15 cards with. So it's from Miss Kate Cuttables, and I believe it is called Hello Sunshine. And there is a video that walks you through what this book looks like. I'm just going to show you a little bit here. But you can watch the video and see how fun this book is. I used a tutorial from Lyric Lovers Crafts, which I did tag in the description of the video, so you can find that. And I did talk about in the video how I changed it just a little bit in a couple of areas. So you kind of have, you could see what I did and you can see what she did when she made her book. But super fun, a great way to use a lot of paper if you really want to bust out a stash. This is a great way to do it. Between the cards and this, I have hardly any paper left. Now, it was a huge paper pack. Miss Kate Cuttables does huge paper packs. So the one that I had all the ephemera, I had the sticker sheet, and I think it came with 20 12 by 12 pages. So I still have a few sheets left, but I used a ton of it. So that was really fun. Now, I did do 3 lives. And so some of you might know that I do Bible journaling and other types of journaling too, but the lives are typically with Bible journaling. So let me show you what I made. I did mark these pages. You find them. Here we go. So this right here, this was my only Christmas project this month, because I did use a poinsettia because I journaled to a scripture that talked about the birth of Jesus. So I went ahead with poinsettias, and this was kind of a new technique to me that I actually did a couple of times. I'll show you another page. So you ink blend with your Distress Oxides, and these are all heat embossed with embossing powder, and then you take water and you can blot off in the areas you want and take all that off. So then the ink blending's in the background. So kind of cool. This page right here, let me move this over. This one I did on a live, and it was what we call Frugal Friday. So one of the groups I'm in does Frugal Friday lives, and what that means is you're not using a bunch of expensive things to do your paper, and so you show techniques and ways to inexpensively journal. So you could apply this to anything, whether you do Bible journaling or regular journaling, you know, any kind of junk journaling. And so I showed how to use shaving cream and food coloring to make this marbled background. And then I used my computer to type out what I wanted. And I cut them and used a black marker to put the little stitching around. And so that's a very frugal way to do a page, because it's things that you probably already have at your house. Shaving cream, food coloring, and your printer from your computer. So I showed that. And what's cool about this is it went through, and look at this page. So now I have another page that's already colored that I could do something with. That's so pretty. And then the other one I did was this one. So again, this is the same technique. I ink blended, and then instead of completely taking the color off of the flowers, I just smeared it around so it looked like watercolor. Now you can see in the squares, I completely took the color out, and all you do is you're adding water once it's dry and blot with a paper towel, and then all the color comes off. And then this one, I added the water and, you know, smushed it around, blotted a little bit off, but not all of it. So it still left some color in the flowers. So, and this one was what we call a prompt. So it was a live that talked about, like, this is your prompt for the week, and the topic was mercy. So we talked about mercy, and then we journaled the page. So pretty cool. I had a lot of fun doing all these projects. For July, same thing. I kind of keep the same goals every month. I really want to get in 4 videos for YouTube, 20 Instagram posts, do some type of a mini flip book or album, and then make my cards for my teams. I did join the Kendra's Card Challenge team, so that is something new. And I want to incorporate Christmas. I really want to incorporate Christmas. So hopefully you'll see some Christmas projects coming forward as well. As always, thank you so much for joining me and spending some time with me and watching my video. If you like crafty inspiration, please like the video, subscribe to my channel so you can see more. And you can follow me on Instagram, and you'll see more on Instagram than you would even on YouTube probably. Also, we have several other ladies who are in our collaboration talking about crafty goals. So if you want to see what they accomplished and what they made, go over to their channels. I will have them linked in the description box. All right. Thanks so much for joining me, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.